Yo, what's up guys, Tremor Plays here. Today I'm going to be rating and ranking all of the blueprints and arc raiders from the weapons all the way to the augments. If y'all enjoy this video, please consider subscribing and liking the video and comment down below what y'all want to see next, and thanks for watching. Alright guys, so let's get into this tier list. So I did add an F tier just because I thought it was necessary for the amount of blueprints we have here. I am noticing there is some missing. Like the Aphelion is missing. But just for the record, I would put that in high B tier with the Aphelion. Alright, so the Equalizer, gonna go ahead and put that in A tier. It's the best legendary, I think. It's best at killing bosses, and it's okay at PvP. The Jupiter, I'm gonna put that in B tier because I don't think it's as good as the Equalizer. I don't think it quite deserves A tier because they are expensive to cost. I mean, they are expensive to make. So yeah, that's gonna be below the Equalizer. The Hole Cracker, I'm gonna have to put that in B tier as well, below the Jupiter, because they nerfed the spread damage. It was A before, now it's B. The Volcano, I think that's an A tier weapon. It's pretty good, especially when you get to level 4. The Bobcat, I really don't think it's worth what it costs to craft and everything, and the blueprint's super rare. I'm gonna have to put that in B tier. And then the Bettina did get a buff. It does have that increased mag size now. I think it's a C tier weapon. The Tempest, oh, put that baby in S tier. That's a lovely weapon right there. The Osprey, I think it's lame if you use this, I'm not gonna lie. It's just pretty much if you like third partying, in my opinion. It's not horrible. I do like the fact that it's like the only scoped in weapon in the game that can do that. But I'm gonna have to put that in C tier. I don't think it's amazing. The Torrente, I know this gun's like meta right now. It's so annoying. I'm gonna have to put it in high B tier above the Jupiter. It's really annoying to fight against. But I don't know. I can't give it that A and S tier. The Anvil, I believe that's an A tier weapon. It's a solid weapon. Probably below those two, yeah. The Venator, I know in my previous tier list I said something different, but I do believe this is an S tier weapon. The Renegade, I'm going to put that in high A tier above the Equalizer. The Berletta, I believe that's also going to go in A tier, probably right about here. The Il Toro, I believe that's an S tier weapon. It's a very good shotgun. It's cheaper than the Volcano, but I believe the Volcano is good. I think the Il Toro is better. It's more of a pump action, while that is more of a tactical shotgun. The Arpeggio, I think this is a D tier weapon. Hairpin, this should have its own category, but it's gonna go in F because that's where it belongs. I know people use it for some reason, but it's just not a gun that I'll be using. The Stitcher, well, I don't believe this gun is amazing. I think it is the best free loadout weapon besides the Kettle. I'm gonna put it below these. Yeah, it's gonna go right there. Speaking of the Kettle, I'll write that next. I'll put that in very high A tier. I believe that's a really good weapon. The Pharaoh, I'm gonna put that in B tier. It's just like an okay weapon. Level 4, it's pretty dang good, especially for a gray weapon. It's really good. It's pretty good at killing arcs and everything. The Rattler, it did get that magazine increase and everything. So it's not a horrible free loadout weapon anymore. It's still not the best one. I'm going to have to keep that in B tier, probably below the Jupiter here. Below the Pharaoh. And honestly, below these two as well. It's okay, you know. The Anvil Splitter, I think this mod does like absolutely nothing, even though it's a gold mod. So I'm going to put that in F tier. The Silencer 3, while I believe the Silencer's they do sound nice. I don't think they do a ton in terms of actual like gameplay. They don't make your weapon better, they just make it quieter. So for that reason, like I would never craft this. I do find it, but I would never craft it. So for that reason, I'm gonna have to put it in D tier. The shotgun silencer, same, D tier. Extended barrel, that can, see, that's a decent attachment there. That can go up in B tier. Now, the horizontal grip, I believe, is a good grip because it reduces horizontal recoil. And the way recoil works is it goes up and down and side to side. It's a lot easier to control up and down than it is to control side to side and up and down. So for that reason, I'm going to have to put that pretty high. Not like above the weapons or anything, but pretty high here. The lightweight stock, I believe that's an okay attachment. It's a purple attachment. But, you know, it's just okay. I think it's pretty good, but it also has its downsides as well. I'm going to have to put that in C. Same with the padded stock, C as well. Both good, but they have their downsides. The Kinetic Converter, I believe that's an S tier mod. They're very rare. I only found like 2 of them maybe, but they're really good if you do have them. The Compensator 3, I think that's like a D tier attachment. I don't think it's very good. It increases durability burn rate, and I'm just not a fan of that. The Muzzle Brake, that can be a C tier as well. That doesn't do much for your weapon. I mean, it decreases vertical recoil, I believe, but it's not the best in my opinion. The Shotgun Choke, now that can go A tier, but I'm going to put it above some of these weapons, including the Volcano itself. I think it deserves to be right here. The Shotgun Choke makes your shotgun so much better if you have decent aim. Makes it do a lot more damage. Silencer 2, that can go under the Silencer 3, I suppose, in F tier. It's okay, it just doesn't reduce as much noise. It is cheaper to craft though. The Angled Grip, that's a decent attachment. I will put that up in B tier with the extended barrel. The Vertical Grip 3, that reduces vertical recoil, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm going to have to put that in D tier. I don't think that's super important in this game. Unless you really have trouble controlling recoil, I don't think it's that important. The Extended Light Mic 3, that's going to be a high A tier. Yeah, all the way at the top in A tier here. Not that it's better than these weapons, but it's very essential to make your kettle and to make your Stitcher and your Bobcat. It's very essential to make those weapons very good if you're going for huge raids, you know, if you're going for big kill raids, lots of loot, lots of goop, you know. The Extended Medium Mag, I believe, for the 3 anyways, that's going to have to also go in A tier all the way with the Extended Mag 3. I believe these Extended Mags are insanely important. They make that Venator 10 times better. They make that Tempest 10 times better. This one. It really, the mag size on those changes the game if you're playing in a higher than solos lobby, if you're playing in duos or trios. The Extended Shotgun Mag, I don't believe it's as important as these extended mags. So for that reason, I'm going to have to put it in B. For the Stable Stock 3, same with these, the Padded Stock and the Muzzle Brake 3, I believe that's also just a C tier attachment. It's decent, it's just not, doesn't deserve to be super high up there in my opinion. Compensator, again, I don't believe these things do much. I don't think they're super worth it. Same with the Muzzle Brake, that can just go right here. Honestly, it's just not that useful. Shotgun Choke 2, it's a little cheaper, a little easier to get than the Shotgun Choke 3. For that reason, I'm gonna have to put it probably right here. Yeah, I can go there. That'll be fine. Or actually, right here. The Silencer 1, again, doesn't really do much. Angled Grip 2, that can go in C tier. Vertical Grip 2, that can go right... yeah, right here. I mean, I don't see much use for it, honestly. Extended Mag 2, that can go up here in the A tier. Because, like, Again, with these extended mags, they're very important. This one's easier to get than the 3. Very important for these light weapons, so you can put out more damage in one mag before reloading, especially with the kettle's long reload time. It's very important in my opinion. The extended medium mag 3, that can also go right next to that, and the extended shotgun mag 2, can go down here as well. The stable stock 2 can go down here. Compensator 1 can go down here. Muzzle Brake 1 can go down here. They're just gray attachments. Shotgun Choke 1, can go up here. The Angled Grip 1 can also go up here. The Vertical Grip 1 can go down here. Extended Mag 1 can go at the top of these attachments here, above the Osprey. Extended Mag 1 also can go right here. It's cheap attachment, adds a few bullets to your gun, but nothing insane, you know. Stable stock 1 can go down here. These are just gray attachments, they're okay, you know. Energy clip, this is the one item in the game where if you craft it, you sell it for more, which is pretty cool. It's also, you need this if you want to shoot the legendary weapons, and you can get them in the harvester and sell them for good money, which is probably one of the most profitable ways to take the harvester, considering if you try to fight the queen, you know, half the time you're gonna get third partied by some people, some other raiders. So I'm gonna put that in A tier at the bottom. Launcher ammo, pretty essential to shoot the launcher. That can go with the hole cracker. Light ammo, I mean, these are essential, you know, so you gotta put those in A tier, you know, because they're essential. I mean, you need them to play the game. I'm pretty sure that's not even an opinion. That's just how it is. Snap hook, it's fun to use, but it's not like amazing or anything. I'm just gonna put it in B tier. It can go above the Rattler and Hawk Cracker for sure. The Tagger Grenade, it's the worst grenade in the game. Doesn't help your teammates. It can also tag your teammates, which can be confusing sometimes. It's not very useful. Smoke Grenade, I don't really use it, so I can't judge it harshly. I know it's useful. I know a lot of big streamers use it and stuff. I'm going to put it up in the A tier because I know it's a good grenade to carry around. I just don't use it. That's just me. The Lure Grenade, I believe these are very useful for how common they are. So I will put that up in the B tier. I don't think they deserve higher though. Barricade Kit, I've been seeing a lot of people run around with these. Place them down, get some cover. You can quick peek. Third person peeking in this game is huge. So I'm gonna have to put that probably in the top of B tier, honestly, like below these two weapons. That seems fair to me. Raider Flare, you can do this to troll some people, get them to come over. I've done it a couple times, but it's kind of a meme. That's just gonna go in F tier. Complex gun parts are essential for crafting a lot of weapons, a lot of the higher tier weapons. I'm gonna put that up here for that reason, up in the middle A tier about. Medium gun parts, light gun parts, and heavy gun parts are also very essential for repairing and crafting certain weapons. So for that reason, they're also going to have to go in A tier. The Vita Spray, so you can heal other teammates with it, just like the other healables, but it's quicker, and then you can heal yourself with it. It runs out of charge or juice pretty quickly, so I don't believe it's amazing. But I mean, if you have quite a few of them, which they are decently common, I say you carry it around, you know, they're pretty useful. I'm going to put that in B tier. The Vita Shot, it does, I believe it's the only healable besides the Vita Spray that heals instantly. It does take a while to inject yourself with it, but it is instant, and you get a lot of health for it, more than any of the bandages, and it doesn't take over time like I was saying. So I'm going to have to put that probably in high B tier because of the time it takes for it, you know, it does take a while. So yeah, high B tier here. The defibrillator is amazing. It's the best thing if you're playing with teammates. That's an instant S tier in my eyes. The light stick, all colors of light stick are a waste of blueprint space. think it's very annoying when I get these. That's an F tier. The Tactical Mark III Flanking. You can only have a light shield. I don't think it's that good. I would never craft this, but it is a Mark III, so you get a little more space. I'll put it in D. The Tactical Mark III Defensive is better. I'll put that right above it. The Mark III Survivor is the best. I'm going to put that straight S tier. The Mark III Flanking can go about here in B tier. You know, these are just augments. I don't think they deserve a ton besides this one. This one is beautiful. Beautiful. Combat Mark III Aggressive can go above that one as well. So B tier, S tier, and 2 D tiers, you know. The Wolfpack, very good blueprint, straight in S tier. And I think this is a pretty fair S tier. Triggernade, as much as I hate to say this, it's an S tier. It's the best grenade in the weapon. I mean, the best grenade in the game right now. And I believe it needs to be addressed. I know they slightly made a nerf or change to them earlier this week, which I posted a TikTok about, but I still think they need to be addressed more. The Blaze Grenade are great at killing arcs, certain arcs like the Leaper, but I don't believe they're amazing PvP. They are good at blocking off arrows for a certain amount of time. For that reason, I will put them above the Smoke Grenade, but they're an A tier, not an S. The Explosive Mine and Jolt Mine. The Jolt Mine's an A tier, even though they're very annoying. I believe they're A tier. The Explosive Mine as well. I don't think it's as good as the Jolt Mine. Yeah, I'll just put in A tier under it. And then the Showstopper are pretty cool. You can shock the enemies just like the Jolt Mine, but you can throw it. I don't think it's as good as the Jolt Mine because it doesn't have that surprise effect. People can run away from it easier. So I'll put it right there. And so for this list that I was able to find anyways, that is going to be all of the blueprints in the game. So let me know what y'all think about my tier list, and thank you so much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe, and go check out my other videos. Thanks.